Hello. Hello. We'll just let this one play for a bit. Whilst I open video game. Whilst video game opens. Slowly. Hello. Is this one on? Is it on? Let's see. Nope. Now it is. Noise reduction. Always nice to have. Hello, Hashem, and Rocketball, and Shadow, and Nikki. It's been 2 more weeks. Can't remember what was happening. We're near the end of the game. We're near the end of the game, I think. Right? I have to listen to a report. I got annoyed at all the tedious side quests. And now I'm doing none of them. And so we're only doing main quests today. The horny one has descended from the heavens. I see. Always. Okay. Let's get my armrest in the right place. Just finished doing a maths exam. Did it go well? Did it go well? Good sir. I hope it did. You don't know? Well, that's always a good way to feel. You didn't feel like shit afterwards? Probably okay, then. Probably. Let's hope so. Voiced or not? Voiced or not? No. Wow. He really has returned, Shadow, you're correct. So the Horned One really has returned. Indeed. We encountered the creature in the skies above the Blackened Isle. I recorded it on a memory. You need to see this. It appeared along with a large landmass, which we can only assume to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's an act. Look, it's Longfang. Look, aye, not just Longfang, lad. The old blessed lot are there, Skimmer, Bastion, and Oakenart too. This veritable Kingmaker's Conference. But there is something different in their bearing. These are not true Kingmakers. They are facsimiles, created through the power of the stolen King's bonds, I would assume. Well, whatever they are, they created some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Indeed, and the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light.
What?
Spheres of... what could they be? If you will give me just a moment, you buffoon. Hello, Soul. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, they went flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of them headed this way. They look horrible.
No.
As to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls, distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world and transforming, enslaving.
Oh my!
That's awful. You remember what Doloran did to Vermine, when the life was leached from him? When he became little more than a walking corpse? This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that's happening to people all over the world. Even as we speak, they're being turned into the living dead. How can we turn them back?
Well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way.
hmm?
And how come there's none around these parts without their souls taken hostage, I ask you? I think we may have Lofty to thank for that.
Norman!
Me? I ain't done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right. Kingmaker. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. That means we're protected.
Yeah!
Not bad, Mr. Kingmaker. Not bad.
And it though.
And it though. Reckon I had a little inkling about be something like that. Stands to reason, doesn't it? Me being all important and that. Awful. Can't do it. But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. How did you speak before you were here? Your Majesty. You must forgive the intrusion. Circumstances being what they were. Not at all. You're very welcome.
Now,
On the subject of who Dolorin is and what exactly he might want, I believe I have some information that may clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria, and he made a pact with the Horned One. Though his was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he thought to make Allegoria great, to bend the singular evil to his will. That tallies with what Niall told us back when we first learned about Dollar. But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. Far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Allegoria stood upon was spirited away, replaced between worlds. Whatever happened, Doloran would appear to be determined to revive this vanished land.
What?
But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years, even though it has all of his people on it? Why are we all shocked? That what he intends to do is bring his homeland back. Why are they shocked? Enjoy your cookies and cream milkshake, bro. I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those king spawns now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful. And this is why this Kilo dropped my voice. Oh, and wires. Who the fuck knows? They just flip a coin, FFJ. Well, whatever we have an inkling as to why or not, I'd say the Swab's wish is more than a little close to coming true. It was a kingdom-sized chunk of land appeared alongside that great creature, that's for sure. But if Doloran's got what he wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, subjects. The more powerful he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambitions stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No. Now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he intends to bring all the peoples of this world under his dark dominion. So he wants to take over the whole world? Well, we can't let him. We won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of that mountainous spikes he calls his kingmaker, didn't you? There is one possibility. Mornstar, the sword said to have sealed away the Horned One's evils all those centuries ago. Mornstar. Alas, its whereabouts is no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. Uh, Your Majesty, what's happening underneath your skirt? What's going on? But how do we find it if nobody knows where it is? How indeed? Any two millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now. Surely no records from the time remain. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might just know where to find records from that far back, don't you, Evan? Oh,
Oh,
of course. The library in Goldport.
Uh-huh.
You're right. If anything from back then did survive, you can bet Bodley will know about it. And it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rulers of the other realms of all that's come to pass. We will rally them to the cause, and make ready to the Horned One by force. You will seek out further clues as to Monstar's whereabouts. All right. Until we meet again.
Let's see now.
It's up to see old Jowly Wobble, I suppose. Why does that? Right, what are buttons? These are buttons. Been playing Final Fantasy 16 today before stream. And it's gonna really confuse me playing another action RPG. It is Bodley time. It's almost as though Rock knew that it was Bodley time coming up and he fled the scene. I obtained a classic cabbage though. So there's that. There she is. You also turned up the stream. That is true. He is secretly here.
excuse me.
Madam Bodley, there was something we were hoping to ask of you. Yeah? Well, if it isn't my little lovely Wobblies, Bodley has been waiting for you. What is it, dearies? Cookies and milk, keep and stuff and stuff. What's that now? Bookie Wookies from 2,000 years ago? Ridiculous. Impossible. No such Bookie Wookies exist. How could they? Too long ago, too musty, all fallen apart. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if they're not here, I suppose they won't be anywhere.
Now.
Bookie Wookies, no, but Stony Poos. Oh, yes. Just one. A strange, flat, cold old thing from all the way back then.
Huh.
Strange how? You'll see, pretty man. You'll see soon enough. Oh, yes. Bodley will be in the alcove over there, dearies. Come along now.
Look, yes.
Here, dearies. Strange, old, awful, silly old stone.
Well, now.
Old stone tablet, eh? Don't look like much to me. What do you mean? It's so regal. Look closer. The engravings. These are no ordinary letters. At least, none that I'm familiar with. Is it some kind of code? Thought of that, silly girl. Tried every trick in the book. No good, no good, no good. Couldn't read a word. Shame, too. Same time as Mornstar. Might tell more of Sacred Sword.
If I may be so bold.
If it's not code or cipher, then perhaps it's magic that prevents the words from being read, and not simply a language that we can't translate at this time. Magic, he says. Interesting, intriguing. Yeah. And there was silly old Bodley turning it every which way up and down all these years, squinting and straining and... Well, if it's magic that's stopping the silly thing from being red, you'll need Lily's help. Dear little Lily, such a clever girl.
All right.
Let's go show it to her. Would you mind if we borrowed it for a while? Go ahead, dear. Bodley has no use for the silly old squiggly old thing. Horrible, head-hurty stony, won't he? But do come back and tell her what it says when you work it out, won't you, dearies?
Yoo-hoo!
Bodley will be waiting. Oh, Arson. Why have you Leroy Jenkins into the chat there? Alright, where is she? No, I'm okay there, Arson.
Hello.
Master Evan, it's good to see you. Can I help you in some way? As a matter of fact, you can. What do you make of this? What's that? Let me see now. I am quite sure, Arson, thank you. Quite sure. Intriguing. It's protected with a charm of encryption. Very clever indeed. Can you remove it, Lily? Of course. It's not so clever to be beyond my skill. But I shall need some seeing sand. Oh, and where might we find that? It was once quite commonly found in the dry lands, where there's sand. Alas, that has been somewhat difficult to come by of late. The dry lands, you say? You mean to go yourself?
Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. We'll bring you some seeing sand right away. Take care. The desert can be a dangerous place. Off we go. Many a voice. I think, by the way, I am on hard difficulty. I'm just gonna, because I'm not doing side quests, and therefore my level is falling behind. Oh, hello.
Careful, everyone.
What's going on here then?
Eat this.
I said eat this.
Eat this.
You do a pretty good Michael Caine. But sadly he's not in this game. Why were there so many monsters in that one? What was that about? There's only like 4. A pebble.
Knickers!
Fantastic. Hello. Level 60s? Like, it's 10 levels above me. At what point was I supposed to get these 10 levels? I don't avoid fights. When there's a dungeon, I do all of them.
Need a little help here.
I'm simply baffled. Well, there's 2 of you. Nope, that's just your tail. You are in fact a fish.
Don't let me down.
Fuck off. I didn't actually mean it. do I know what hurt me there? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I think. I think I read that if you do fights against things that aren't above, like, things that are above your level give you
Here
less
goes
XP.
nothing.
For whatever reason.
Eat this.
So you want to be going for the white names, not the blue names or the red names. Otherwise you just get less, which is fantastic. Love it. I'm not fighting that one. 60. Why is it level 67 here?
I'm raring to go.
Eat this.
Because like these, even though they're high level, they're nothing, right? But I get to the boss fight and it'll just be brutal for no reason. I won't do any damage to it. And it'll kill my characters in like 2 hits each. Where's the sound then, hey? That's a bone.
Knickers!
That's but a bone. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Let's fight this fight.
You ready for this? Eat this.
I'd like to level at some point. Like 51 when the enemies here are sometimes 60 is somewhat ridiculous. What am I doing? I can We've brought you your seeing sand, Lily. Welcome back, Master Evan. If you would be so kind as to hand me the tablet in the sand. I always fast travel.
Yes.
Yes, this will be just perfect. The process will take some time, I'm afraid. It might be best if you waited at the castle. I'll bring the tablet as soon as it's been
I'll
deciphered.
be counting on you.
Is there like a $9.99 DLC
Hmm.
to fast forward the process? I just got word from Zip. Sounds like the Horned One is still stealing souls from all over the world. Luckily, he hasn't made a move. We have a little time yet.
Hmm.
But people are still being sacrificed every moment. We have to find Mornstar and put a stop to Dalaran's wickedness as soon as possible. We'll be lucky indeed if he waits long enough for us to locate the sword. Well, I'd say we're due a little luck.
Excuse me.
Please, you must forgive the wait. I've deciphered the tablet. What a wait indeed. And the accursed thing won't tell us something about this holy sword after the trouble we went to. I'll fling it off the blessed balcony. Let's see, shall we?
Hmm.
Yes. There's a cup. Of the great cup. The great evil having been laid to rest, the sacred sword, its purpose met, did take the form of a humble cup. Should e'er king have need of it again, he must needs visit that seldom trod land where silence reigneth. There, at the place of the great frozen bowl, he must speak thusly, cup awake, sword to make. Once claimed, the cup need only to be married with the base of a kingmaker's bond, and lo, the sword shall live again. Cup awake, sword to make?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. There was a clue about Mornstar. Thank goodness for that.
Well,
So the sword became a cup, and was hidden away until such a time it was needed once again. We must find the accursed thing and turn it back into a sword. And quit.
huh.
The base of a kingmaker's bond. Guess that means we'll need the thing you guys forged your bond with. A royal twig, right?
Hmm.
Yes. And I'll need to remember the magic words. Cup awake, sword to make. They're very difficult, Roland, you see.
Of course.
But first, we'll need to determine precisely where the cup is hidden. The inscription mentions a quiet place visited by few, and a great frozen bowl. Yeah, I was thinking about that. There's a snowfield in Autumnia called Jack Frost's Playground. It was ways north of Broadley. I heard of a big crater up that way called the Caldera. Can't say for certain it's our frozen bowl, but I think it might be worth checking it out. I think you might be right, Bracken. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? The Wake Sword makes a cup. Yeah, exactly. Like, who could forget that? Who could possibly forget those words, if you're correct? If you could not get caught on mountains when I can't gauge up and down, that'd be lovely. Hello, pigeon. Have I played FF16 yet? I've not finished it yet.
Gosh.
I'm a good way in. So this is the Caldera. Well, it's a great big frozen bowl, ain't it? That much is certain. Reckon we might be onto something by here. Alright, we better try these magic words. Cup awake, sword to make. That's not a cup. It flipping worked. What is that? Some kind of shrine or something? Let's come take a closer look, shall we? How do you feel about 16, Pigeon? Because I fucking love it.
Wow.
Like, one of my favourites in the series so far.
You ready for this?
Which is
Eat this.
surprising.
How do you like this?
How did you like it there, Shadow? Because you finished it. It's just right, not overcomplicated, but you can see the battle style flashy enough. Yeah, it's so flashy, it's so DMC, but it's just so fucking cool.
Eat this.
It's so cool and fun. And the story is just Final Fantasy enough for me. Never confusing to say, but it must be. Yeah. I await those words. I like the new, like, that and 7 Remake, the direction that it seems to be heading as a series, I'm down. I enjoy it. It's a good ride. Yeah, like I don't think it's gonna be made to me people's like favorite game in the series, but like it's a solid entry, and it's fun. They got the fun. I very much enjoy pretty much all the characters so far. Hello, Mobile. Though there isn't any president of the United States of America in it, which is a shame. Because that's what I like in my video game. For the main character to be the president of the United States of America.
Eat this.
Okay, Bracken leveled up. That's lovely. Stop it. Then there's Baldur's Gate 3 up next. Favorite summon power. I don't want to talk about those. Because that's verging on spoiler territory. And I know that some people in chat haven't played it yet. That I know want to play it. Unfortunately. At some point we may discuss. At some point we will discuss. I'm
Hey.
interested in your thoughts on some things.
Huh?
Hello. Can I just walk around this guy? Yeah. You'd think he'd be more perceptive given the fact that he has 2 heads.
Raring to go.
Here goes.
But like, I was always gonna like that game. Right? Like the all of the marketing was that it was political high fantasy. Political medieval fantasy.
Flippin' heck.
Which you know is my jam. We just played fucking Triangle Strategy. Where all I talked about was how it's like my favorite genre of JRPG. Even if it's so overdone. And my favorite thing in the Final Fantasy series are the summons. And those are the 2 main things in the game. As per the marketing.
Oh,
Has anybody picked anything up in the Steam sale, by the way? I'm like... Is it going to be voiced?
oh,
No. It's just some sort of shrine.
blimey.
And nothing cup-like in sight, either. Did we make a wrong turn somewhere? Hello. Dave the Diver. I saw its existence when it first came out, and I've heard nothing about it since, and I don't actually know what it is. Is it like Dredge? But you dive, and not Dredge. Welcome back. You missed your favorite character, Rock. Or you didn't, and that's why you left. Diving management. Yeah, okay. I was waiting for like a precision dodge to come up. How's your president doing? He's doing pretty well. Never heard about it. Saw the excellent ratings, which I thought, why not? No regrets. Yeah. I mean, at the time, it seemed like people really enjoyed it for what it was. You got Disco Elysium Shadow. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. That is my favorite game.
Tidy!
Oh my.
So this is it. Mabel, do you hate yourself is my question. Legitimate question. It's beautiful. Do we really have to turn something so pretty into a sword? Okay, then Pathfinder's a good course. Unless you want to try clonking the old one over the head with a flipping goblet, then yeah. Go on, let's go and forge ourselves something a bit choppier. Which Pathfinder, though, Mabel? Kingmaker or Wrath of the Righteous? Or have you not made such a decision? Tomorrow's is Trails? Enjoy. You finished 16 right on time then. Baldur's Gate 3 is so close. And it's like I also have all of the Yakuza games. 4, 5, 6, 7. To play through. Like, when I look at the Steam sale, I'm like, I have such a backlog of games that I am going to play, that adding some games that I know I'm probably not going to play is not. I've also got Ghostwire Tokyo that I really fucking want to play in between some Yakuza games. There's just so many. The only thing that I would pick something up for is the stream, and I have no idea what I'm playing next. I'm stuck between two options, I think, actually. It's either Tactics Ogre, which I would need to pick up in the sale because it's 40% off, or I just learned the Blasphemous speedrun and just start playing the Blasphemous speedrun, trying it, because I was like, I kind of want to do some speedruns, and it's the best opportunity to do. What fucking game do I want to play? Nier Replicant is all I want to play, but the only run that would be within my time range would be the, not the main route. Be one of the extra ones. Because I will know. Because that's effort to set up. So Blasphemous comes in around like a 50-minute speedrun for people who are good at the game. Wrath of the Righteous, you already own the other one in Epic Games. Yeah, I think Wrath is just straight up just better. I don't know, like the story from play Wrath, and then you probably would want to go back to Kingmaker if you want to waste another 200 hours of your life playing it. Yeah. And good luck learning Pathfinder. Fallout New Vegas, $10 edition, nice. And I saw Dragon's Dogma, fucking fantastic game. Not great, but like so fun that you just enjoy playing it. I found. Also, the same combat director as Final Fantasy 16, and you can goddamn tell. Am I gonna play Octopath Traveler 2? Not on stream. I would play it on stream. That would be a streamish game, I would say. I never finished one, much to Pigeon's dismay. Maybe. I'm so sorry, Pigeon. I finished one route because of you, but it was just in the... I just had other things to play, and then I put it down, and then just, you know, didn't pick it up. But people say 2 is fucking fantastic, right? People said that 1 is, like, good, but somewhat forgettable in the others, in the sea of games. But people say 2 is just fantastic, so we'll see. How much voice acting is in it? Want me to get work on the Sword of Unity? Yes.
Alrighty.
Almost all of it? Oh, fucking fantastic. Maybe then. Alright, time to see if we can't figure out how to turn this cup into an evil-busting sword. The workshop team are standing by for action. Oh, but I meant to ask first, Lofty. You sure it's right to use the royal twig to make it? It's a flippin' stick, man. What do I care? I've been around the place now, seen a few things like... I never realised how much I'd missed out on. Like, you know... Like an actual halfway decent symbol of our flippin' bond. You've seen the stuff the mother rulers got, man. Snazzy as heck, and what do I get? Well,
Flippin' heck!
A stick, man. A flippin' stick. Are you seriously asking if I'd rather have that thing or a flippin' holy flippin' sword? You need your head examining. Take it, turn it into a walloping great big legendary blade, and let's never mention the flippin' twig of flippin' again, shall we? Alrighty then. Guess we better get back to work. Lofty does, I think he's grown on me too, but he's still not drippy. He's still not drippy. He's just a pathetic little Lisa Simpson. Yet we also have almost all of the emote slots are him. So
Here it is, Evan.
Cool.
Monster, the Sword of Unity. We can finally face the Horned One.
why did they just cut off the music? Okay. I don't have it. Someone make me a drippy
Thank you.
emote and I'll... Why isn't it fucking voiced? With this sword, we can defeat the Horned One and put a stop to Doloran's wicked plans once and for all.
Aye.
It's a fine piece of work and no mistake. You look almost tough, Evan. I've informed the other rulers of the sword's completion, including my queen. They'll be assembling their troops as we speak. It's time for the final showdown. Is it? I hope not. Just a little longer now. Just a little more and you will be returned to me at last. It really is the Kingdom Hearts music. I would like to begin by thanking all of you for coming. The battle ahead will not be an easy one, And without the support of your armies, we would have no hope of victory. How could we refuse? The Horned One has returned. If we do not stand together, we fall apart.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need a brain like mine and technology like broadleafs if you're gonna get through this. Any numbskull can see that. We must be masters of our own fate. It was you who taught me this, King Evan. And besides, what meaning would your hard-won union have if we did not unite in the face of such a grave threat?
Thank you.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you all. If we make a stand together, I'm sure we'll be able to bring peace back to the world. Our strategy is in place, and all forces are on standby. They have their orders. All you need to do is say the word. Come, let me know when you're ready to begin. So, this is the big one. You gotta take that fight to the Horned Throne. He sounds so disappointed just then. Why did you speak? Yeah.
All right.
Let's get started, shall we? According to Zip's analysis, Doloran is somewhere inside the Horned One. Horned. Which means we'll need to find a way in if we're gonna face him. We only get one shot at this, Evan. It's showtime.
Gosh, just look at them all.
I'm not sure these weapons of theirs will be enough. Surely you could have spared a few more.
Have you seen the mechanical soldiers? So strange.
Indeed, unnerving even.
Out of my way, fish face.
Barbarian.
All right. Let me explain how we're going to do this. The dimensional barrier created by the Horned One can only be eliminated if all 4 towers generating it are destroyed at the same time. Mess the timing up even slightly, and one tower will regenerate the other.
Raid leader Roland explaining tactics. Let's go.
So each country can take down a tower apiece? Nice. Not having to work with the other armies will speed things up.
Group 1, 2,
Indeed.
3, and 4.
We Hydropolitans have our own methods, and we fight at our own pace.
Well, no, you need to fight at the same pace as everyone else. Because they have to die at the same time.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying? We need to take them all
Thank
down
you, Roland.
simultaneously. Each tower is different. Each Kingmaker is different. Without teams made up of specialists from each kingdom, we'll never take them out at the same time.
You expect us to work together? Impossible!
With foreigners? Never. As if the
Okay.
task ahead were not difficult enough already.
Yes.
I just can't see how this is the best use of our resources. Help me out here, Evan.
That's what he was doing.
Listen! If the 5 nations cannot promise to work together, we have already lost. It is promises that make us strong. I may be a king now, but if it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength to rule. If it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength to build a new kingdom after being chased from my own. The promise I made? Well, you could say that it saved me. For a time, I thought I heard her speaking to me, begging me to avenge her. But I soon realized that it was my own voice. It was not something Nella would have ever wanted. I let my own thoughts of revenge cloud my reasoning. I almost forgot my promise. But I have grown. I have changed. I have built a kingdom, just as I swore I would. And I have met so many wonderful people. People who stood by me, who fought at my side. Yes, there were times when I wanted to give up, to break down and cry. But I didn't. Thanks to you, thanks to all of you. And now I want to fulfill my vow more than ever. To build a kingdom, no, a world, where everyone can live happily ever after.
And don't forget her second death.
If we promise to work with one another, we can do this. If our nations are united, we can build a wonderful future for everyone. That's why we are fighting today. Why we have to keep fighting to the last. So please, make this promise for the future of our world.
Looks like our boy won the troops around. Good job.
Yeah. Amazing.
So the 5 great armies, stirred by Evan's heartfelt words, set off to face the Horned One. And sure enough, they agreed to work together. The soldiers of each country split into 4 forces, one for each of the towers.
Flintman!
Rotta's even bigger up close. Cool, I ain't half scared getting my soul stolen. Likes my soul, I does. Hang on. I thought none of us could have our soul stolen because you're a kingmaker. Isn't that the whole point? Isn't that the only reason you're here? Yeah, alright, I know that. I forgot, damn it. Anyway, what was it we were supposed to be doing again? Roland wrote it all down for us. Everyone has their part to play. Including you. Yeah, you better take a look. Rotta! It used to be, at least, in Wales, Shadow. Don't know about anymore. The deployment will consist of 5 task forces, each made up of hand-picked units, all of whom will need to work together in order to achieve our mission objectives. Each force will be led by a ruler of one of the great nations, and the operation will consist of 3 key stages. 1. Destroy towers, target made vulnerable. 2. Direct assault on the target. 3. Enter target and eliminate Doloran. Task Force's operational aims will be as follows. Stage Stage 3, King Evan and a select force will infiltrate the Horned One with Luffy's help and locate and eliminate Doloran. This won't be easy, and it won't stand a chance of success if you don't all pull together and do our part. Good luck out there, everybody. We're going to need it. We're to advance towards the Horned One and make ready to the barrier to attack the moment it drops. For that to happen, our allies need to put all 4 towers out of action at precisely the same time. A bit of walking followed by a bit of waiting, eh? Reckon I can handle that. Let's get to it, my boy. It kind of has only just recently hit me that we haven't seen anything about America since the first cutscene of the game. Roland has just accepted his fate now. And if they do not mention it at all, if the ending of the game isn't Roland going back to America, I'm gonna be so confused.
Don't let them get away! All right. You all saw that, hey-ho! Form a square! This should work! Form a square!
only the dialogue wasn't insanely fast and tiny and not voiced. But alas, this is literally the Legion intro scenario. All the way through. We're gonna go past that gate, and Horde are gonna be on the other side fighting the arm.
This should work. Now's our chance.
There he is. Jaina and the Alliance on one side, Brawl and the Horde on the other.
Form a square. Stay strong. All right.
Who's Tyrion? I'm Tyrion. No, the president. Tyrion is the president of the United States of America, right?
This should
Canonically.
work. Form a square.
This guy
You all
should
saw
not do
that,
that.
I hope. Stay strong.
Tidy.
Don't let them get away. This should work. Don't let them get away. Stay strong.
Here goes nothing.
This should work. Now's our chance.
Hello, Aga.
Yes.
Up to level 102 dragon at the end. Oh, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. I truly would not be surprised.
Advance. Hmm.
It's horribly powerful.
Hmm.
Gah. Ah.
Awful sound.
Oi!
I never let my prey escape.
This should work.
Hey-ya!
Come on.
Charge!
You all
Come
saw
on.
that, I hope.
Waiting for him to do the charge thing that he did last time.
Advance! Stay
I must
strong.
hold fast against these one enemies at a time.
Well. Oh my! You cannot give up yet!
There's absolutely zillions of them, and by that we mean
Let them
3.
get away. Don't let them get away. Advance! Don't let them get away. Advance!
What's wrong? Actually, there's 4.
Who's next?
Form a square. We can't afford to lose.
All right.
Don't let them get away.
You have quite a bit of money, though. I think you can
This should
afford to
work.
lose.
Yes. Yes.
It didn't hit me. It died.
This should work.
Bullshit. What are you watting at there, Nikki?
Oi!
You were supposed to do it at the same time, good sir.
Hey,
He said, Roland specifically said exactly the same time.
Charge! This should work. You all saw that, I hope. Form a square.
No.
Come at me,
Can't
curse
afford to
you!
lose.
simping.
This should work. You all saw that, I hope. Can't afford to lose.
That was strange.
Don't let them get away. Don't let them
Same
get
time,
away.
10 minutes apart, you know, whatever feels good at the time.
Now's our chance.
Let's have it!
Now's our chance. This should work.
They'll be singing
This
his
should
name over
work.
this! Who's next?
That's not a scree.
Well,
Thank you. All right.
Everyone else is doing the boss battles and I'm doing nothing.
Hooray!
Finally time to face the Horned One. But first, I must read my new Facebook posts. What's the new one called? Threads? First, I have to read the new posts on the new social media platform, Threads.
Blimey.
Here!
I'm counting on you. Forward march!
But where? Where do we march forwardly?
Forward! Thank you. Charge! Advance!
This ain't good!
Now's our chance! All together now!
Curse ya!
Stay strong!
Who's next?
Charge! We can't afford to lose!
Let me at them! Here goes the
Hey!
Charge! Thank you. Advance!
I mean,
Now's
did
our
they
chance!
come up with the same cue? Yeah, that's correct.
Now's our chance! Stay strong!
All right.
This should work! Ready? Should work! It's now or never! Surprised at my strength!
I'm not allowed to charge? Oh no.
Indeed. That's the stuff, man!
Yes!
He said holy macaroni, which means that macaroni
Thank you.
canonically exists in this realm.
Won! Hooray!
He's not
Lofty,
very emotive
now!
as the Horned One, is he?
Right-yo! Abracazamo!
So Lofty, one of 2 times that you turned into a cool dragon. There is a prediction. Participate. Did you see that? I'm flipping cool as anything I am. Not bad at all. And now we're in. What is... This is what the Horn One's insides look like.
Blimey.
Blimey, and Doloran's really in here somewhere.
Yes.
Indeed he is. We believe he's performing a certain ceremony in order to unleash the Horned One's true power, with which he intends to restore Allegoria to its former glory. We best get in there and give the old swab a clobbering before he can finish up. Morningstar should be able to deal with just as much damage to the monsters in here as he can to their own. So I suggest you make good use of it, Evan. I will. Only Evan can have the Sword of Unity. Fantastic. A dollop of sweet sap.
Crikey!
Only flipping trapdoor by here. Fancy that, yeah? Really? In here?
Huh?
Who puts a trapdoor over in the belly of an impossibly ancient evil being?
Well,
The Horned One was Allegoria's kingmaker. As such, it was an integral part of that kingdom. The intertwining of their energies could perhaps even have given rise to such an anomaly.
huh.
Whatever the reason, not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. So let us come back here anytime we like.
Yeah!
You don't need to explain it. You don't need to explain the lore of why there is a checkpoint here. I'm fine with it. Just I'll accept it. As long as this thing doesn't birth us out. Because I don't think I can handle 2 rebirth games in a row. If that would ever happen. Yeah. Who would put that in a game? Who would put a really strange actual vor and then birthing level into a video game? Why would they do that? Who would do that? Nobody. Not these guys, that's for sure.
What the?
Is this the city? What the heck is going on? Shadow Lord begins to play. Could this be Allegoria? Did we somehow find our way into the dimension that swallowed it up? I think not. I believe what we're seeing are Doloran's desires given form. This is not Allegoria. It's a memory of Allegoria as it once was. So none of this is real.
Oi!
Hey, look. There's some kind of castle over there. That'll be what Doloran's doing his funny business. I'd put money on it, man. What's Allegoria an allegory for? I've been trying to figure that out as well. By being called Allegoria, it kind of fails the definition of an allegory. Not again.
Roland!
Don't like that face, Lofty. Considered it, don't like it. I'm fine. Something is far from right here. Such a pleasure to welcome visitors to my realm. Though many souls have joined me here, you are the first to do so willingly.
Ugh.
Oh gosh darn it, Doloran, we won't let your plan succeed. We're gonna stop you. Of course you are. Try as you might, boy. You cannot even hope to touch me. I look forward to seeing you suffer. Oh, Snakeface may talk a good game, but he's all quiver at us. Us haven't made it this far, you mark me words. I can't speak today. Alright, let's get moving. We can't let any more souls get stolen. Oh yeah, everybody's soul is just been stolen. Why is there another trapdoor here? There was nothing in between. There were no enemies. There was no boss fight, was there? Who's there? Why does it show that there's a person here? Who is... bastard, damn. You bastard. Somebody's watching me out of that window. Quite high enough. Gates are shut tight. Sure are. What is your insane thought there, Rob? Do we want to hear? Orb? Dollar in his youthful king, the one whose bond with his kingmaker is strong and deep. Indeed, it is the strength of this bond that ensures Allegoria remains at peace, even as war rages elsewhere. Sure. It's a strange thing to think there, Rob.
Good luck, everyone.
I just ignore everything? Yeah. He's bouncy. But yeah, I don't care about what you're doing to me. You're dying for the Rottweiler. I attack him, please, and not the fucking pathetic thing. You. Thank you. What was in that milkshake? I think we know. It might be in a whole heap of soul. There are 4 of them. I did get some gaudy galoshes though. That's good.
Come on! Say
They're proving that there's only 4 bosses in this game.
Useful.
Good night. Why did she say good night? Like, there are so few monster designs in this game that putting 4 bosses after each other that we've fought multiple times already, probably not the best look. Yeah, I know, buddy. Oh no. Ow. Don't be a dick. Bastard. White Witch does. The White Witch had great enemy design. I don't know. There's like a halfway point between the two games where there's a good game or a great game. Like, I don't think this is a bad game, and I don't think the first one's a bad game. But they both have a lot of issues. They just need a midpoint. Because their issues are like the opposite. Starting with the chippy shit. Yeah, that can go. Like, this game tried to solve all of Kuni 1's problems. You fucker. Who the fuck designed this area? What piece of shit? By, they just went overboard and trying to fix the bad parts of 1. And then made so many more bad parts in the process. What am I doing up here? Oh, I'm not up there anymore. Okay. I do want to try going up there though. If only this game was a platformer and wasn't floaty as all hell when you're jumping. Nope. Basket. They're fucking strange. Oh my god, why the delay on pressing jump is only apparent to me now how delayed he actually does it. Where his hitbox technically is. It has never been used for anything in the entire game. Hello. I've seen the crystals in place around the city. You should set to claim the power of a holy beast. Thanks to their protection, thanks to our beloved Kingmaker, the peace reigns supreme above this fair realm. Of course, yes. Oh, invisible wall? Why? What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this? Has anybody seen the movie? Is it worth watching? The Ni no Kuni movie.
Watch your backs.
There's a movie. It's on Netflix. I don't know when it came out. It's an inky wriggle.
Don't let me down.
Yeah. Is everyone's homework to watch the movie before next week? Have like a book club meeting. It's not a Ghibli movie, which is like I don't think. Oh, bang. No. That's still a Studio Ghibli, but it's not by Studio Ghibli. I'm pretty sure. And the art style of this game is not Studio Ghibli. It just is. The first game, yes. It's like Ghibli adjacent, but it just lacks the charm. Close enough. it would just be close enough for a 3D approximation. I don't dislike it, I do enjoy it. But it's just, the first one looked so much better. And I had so many of those 2D cutscenes, like the actual hand-drawn animation. The fuck are OLME? Sure isn't ILM.
Make yourselves useful.
What have OLM Milk? OLM Inc. made? Oriental Light and Magic. Is that just a different branch of Industrial Light and Magic? They made Pokemon. Which ones though? Which Pokemon? Well, like the series, or the movies, all of them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Intrigued now. Interesting ideas, for some reason it doesn't really fit. No, it's... I don't know why it doesn't either. Exactly the same. I prefer the first one. That's my takeaway. Is that I started playing this one and was like, this feels so good to play, but the combat has not changed. They haven't really utilized it in any... Boss fights are just, you hit something, sometimes there's unavoidable damage, sometimes you have to dodge, but the dodging isn't really great. And then you heal. Shot him. End up with story 1, fun 2. Yeah. I mean, 1 just really annoyed me at the end of the gameplay. It just got so tedious. But, like, this is more fun to play, but still underutilized. And the lack of boss fights and interesting enemy designs really let it down in comparison with 1. Give me more of those fantastic enemy designs. And the story, what even is the story of this? There is none. Dolaran exists. Evan doesn't really have any character development or character story. It all happened at the start. Roland doesn't have a character. He's the President of the United States. What is he doing? Why am I just fighting Corb? What is... He just jumped. Hey, Princess Peach? Yeah. Let's do that. But he's the president. But why have they not acknowledged it at all? Literally never in the game, outside of the first cutscene, have they acknowledged that he is not from this world. And he is in fact the President of the United States of America. Sometimes he'll say things like, I was a leader of a different land. Right? What does that mean? Nothing.
Here goes.
This music sucks and there's never a reason to use a gun. There you go, I used it. Oh no. Doesn't mean to kill me, so you're still like, yeah, like, I still like it. It's just I don't at the same time. Like, I don't. It's not good enough. But there's enough there for me to be like, I want to play it because I hope it's better. You gonna steal that from me, Bracken? Why did I take that, bro? I know that I should take it, bro. Can you come back down? Ever? Great. Really good. Well, I'm really glad. Well, that was good. Thank you. Thank you, Lofty. Perfect timing. Stop it.
Need a little help here.
What does the little Pikmin do? Great question. Great question. There's an entire subsystem related to them. They're pointless. They cast little spells. Sometimes.
Flippin' heck!
There's like 100 of them in the game, and you're meant to collect them all like Pokemon, except they all kind of look the same. Time to take on Dollar at last. They dance cutely. They look cute. Is this when we realize that Dollarin is Roland all along, and nobody's realized that Dollarin is an anagram of Roland? Not now of all times, curse ye! Roland! I'm old.
Huh? I'm home?
Oh, finally.
Daddy!
You're okay.
Your dad.
Daddy, I was so scared.
You're safe now. I'll protect you.
Will you? Really? I'm sorry. It's a little late for that.
Okay. What's up, State? Where's that been? He's awake. Ew. Roland, can you stand? That was just for kids. That wasn't. That was pretty Ghibli though, and it was good. What happened? The blacklist engulfed you again. Then you fell down just like that. You had me worried. I thought your soul had been stolen. Sorry, everybody. I'm okay now. Let's move. The haze rising from Roland's body. I sense a certain power. A power I've felt before. Where? Roland. We have to stop Dollar before it's too late. Voiced. Why was that animated in that way? Why did they have pre-rendered cutscene for that? Doloran must be in here.
Aye.
Aye, that he must, lad. Me fists are at fair itching to clobber the cur. This will probably be our last big battle, huh? I've put our best foot forward. Look, pigeon. These are my higgledies. I've got higgledy cost of 4 out of 10. I don't actually know what that means. What are all of these lads, you see? And they all have different abilities. They have passive effects, different active effects. They have different stats and stuff. They all do different things. I don't know what they do. Why I would use them. You dogs. Yep. Yep. Torgal. Why is he there? There's something, I'm sure.
Oh my.
Bish
Oh.
bash bosh.
Now is not the time to say bish bash bosh. What is happening? Is this flesh? Is this pools of blood? This is bish bash bosh is what I would say if I walked in a room full of blood and the walls began to turn into flesh.
Look.
The flesh door. I did.
You have done well to make it so far.
That's enough, Doloran.
This ceremony ends here and now.
Does it indeed? You mean that you do not share my vision, Roland? A vision of a better world? A pity. I had hoped that you, of all people, would understand.
Roland!
What did you do to me?
Me? Why, nothing at all. You have the Horned One to thank for this. It means to protect you, for if harm comes to either one of us, it comes to the other also.
You mean you and Roland are... You are...
Yes, Leander, you see it now. See what others must be shown.
That's not the right voice. Why does he have stupid anime eyes?
Doloran! You're... I'm...
It was so lame. So fast. He looked
Do
so
you see?
shit.
We are connected. We are the same. Defeat me, and you defeat yourself.
He is correct, I am afraid. There are those in your world whose souls are inextricably linked with the souls of those in this one. The more power he has gained, the stronger his effect on you has become. This proves the connection.
But how can this... What does it mean?
It means you face a dilemma, boy.
Oh, it's so incorrect.
You have no choice but to join me, Roland. You know it, deep in your heart.
Oh, I have a choice, all right. I always have a choice. I'm a president, a king.
No, you're not.
And from the day I took my throne, I knew that if it came to it,
You're the
if it would
advisor.
help my people, I would gladly give my life.
No!
Not the same thing.
What?
This man.
Besides, if I can't kill you, you can't kill me either, right? If I die, you die.
Stabs himself.
Very true. Which is why, if you will not join me, I must banish you instead to a dimension where you will no longer be a danger to either of us.
Of course. I think I see now why I was brought here.
Please, enlighten us.
Your country, Allegoria, it was destroyed. And my country was destroyed too. You and I are the same. Two kings, with no kingdoms left to
Resident
rule.
isn't a king.
So we were given a chance. One last chance to save our homes. But don't you see? The kingdom the Horned One has given you, it's not really the place you once ruled. I'm going to make you see.
Soul.
I'm going to defeat the Horned One and remind you who you really are.
Lofty just turns into a dragon and eats him.
Who I really am. You think you know me? You know nothing!
No expression
Enlighten
on the
me.
face.
You will delay my plans no longer.
Yeah, that's a cool design. We'll stay with that one.
I will
Say
prevail.
goodnight.
My deepest desire will be fulfilled at last. You cannot hope to win.
You're welcome.
Make yourselves useful.
Is that when Daisy went? Yeah. True. This is true.
No.
No. Good line read. Ow. No.
Make yourselves useful.
Stop it.
Prepare to suffer.
Your tail is here. Eat this. Need a little help here.
Why is he telling me to suck up some Higgledy power? Where are the Higgledies to suck up? There are none. It ain't second time. Glad I can see.
You cannot hope to win.
Eat this. Make yourselves useful.
Never, right?
Hey,
You cannot
Hey,
to win.
we can only win. Yeah, we either kill him and he dies, or I die and he dies. It's not a good. They're not good choices for him.
You cannot hope to win.
We can, actually.
Too easy. But scatter.
All right.
Scatter! Alright.
Too easy. Too easy.
Can you, like, come the fuck down?
Prepare to suffer. Die.
Good.
Make yourselves useful.
You cannot hope to win. Prepare to suffer.
So, somebody dies. I mean, I'm dying either way. So goodbye, Roland.
You cannot hope to win.
Why am I'm locked onto a target. When I lock onto targets, usually I like to attack them and not other targets. Usually in video games, the lock-on button locks you on. Not always. For example, this game.
Make yourselves useful.
You cannot hope to win.
I learned executive order. My powers are not sufficient. It seems I underestimated me.
Forward!
What in the...
Is it over?
Whoa!
A transmission from Zip. I sure hope it's not important enough to warrant a voiced cutscene, because we don't have the budget for one. It sounds like the souls are returning. We did it. Only just perhaps, but we did it.
Tidy!
Mission flippin' accomplished. Not bad, you lot. Not bad at all. But it's not over yet. We need to do something about the Horned One. Until it's gone for good, nobody's safe. We actually haven't killed this man yet, so what's going on here? Where else am I gonna go? What am I gonna do here? What is it? Executive order? Sword and bomb attack? And gun? To create a bomb? Oh my god. Fast travel away? Yeah.
You're finished, Dollarin. Your plan has failed.
You'll never rule the world. Never!
Rule the world. You have read too many fairy tales, boy. The world was never my prize.
What?
It was a beautiful place, my home. A realm of peace and prosperity.
Oh,
I was the king of Allegoria. A young man handed the crown too soon. None loved my realm more than I, but I was conceited, arrogant. Our kingmaker was a being known as Alessandra. In strengthening our bond, I committed the greatest of all sins. I fell in love. And love between king and kingmaker is an offense against the will of the gods. As punishment, she was cursed to spend the rest of her days in the guise of the Horned One and cast along with Allegoria into another dimension. And so, I vowed to bring her back. She and my beloved kingdom. I set out to acquire all the king's bonds of our world, that I might use their combined power to reawaken Alessandra.
How did you know that was even possible? The guise of the Horned One, you said. I take it the creature we see is but an outer shell within which Alessandra lies trapped. If so, the strength of the king's bonds might serve to reach that which lies dormant deep within, to reconnect king and kingmaker, and free her of her prison.
It is as you say. If Alessandra can be revived, Allegoria may yet rise from the ashes.
can I then question why you think you're a good guy when you stole the souls of everybody on the planet and you're in a cabin made of flesh full of blood, and you were going around killing everybody? You realize here, Doloran, that you are the bad guy still. You know that,
I
right?
shall have regained my beloved and my kingdom both.
It's not quite how it works.
You know what it is I seek.
Well, you could have just asked the kings to help. You could have just asked the kings and the kings, but...
Roland, if my realm were to be restored, yours too might return.
You should have said that before.
You would be reunited with your family, with your son. Surely you would join me if such an outcome were your reward.
He can't! He won't! Not that way! Just because you would do anything to bring a loved one back, it doesn't mean you should.
What is happening to me?
What?
That horrible black stuff comes from the Horned One, you know. Doloran by ears just been channeling it like. But it looks like it's finally getting the better of him. That Tory was infected by it from the start.
I will restore them. I must. Alessandra! Allegoria! Both shall live again!
You'd really do that? You'd destroy whole countries, steal countless souls, just to get what you want? You think that's love? Then you don't deserve to love. And you sure as hell don't deserve to be a king.
You would defy me. You are me. We want the same thing. You wish to be reunited with those you love, just as I do.
No, it's not that simple.
My crimes will be more than outweighed by the revival of Allegoria, by the return of all that has been lost. Rise, beloved kingdom! Live again!
Alessandra, my love, you are free at last! What is the meaning of this? You are not my Alissa!
Is it gonna make sound?
But
Because that was pretty cool.
if she is truly lost, what will become of Allegoria?
It's just flying off into space now. Like, now, bye.
What will become of me?
This game is really strange. I do not understand. So that wasn't her?
No.
I sense the same darkness as before. I fear it is merely the Horned One unleashed. Which begs the question, where is Alessandra? Never mind that, you addle-brain swabs, ye. What about that there terror in the very skies themselves, damn it all? Do you see how the edges were crumbling? Can't close it up somehow. The whole world could be sucked inside. We need to close it. We need to beat that thing. Think you can fire us up there, Lofty? What are you saying, man? Go safely, flipping cat. Come on, Evan. Let's get up there and give on Holy Boy a piece of our minds. Suppose you did go all the trouble of restoring Mornstar. Be a shame not to use it. Mornstar. The very sword over which Alessandra and I swore our pact so long ago. Oh, can't explain why it's the only thing that can penetrate the Horned One's defenses. Alright everyone, come on. It's time to defeat the Horned One and return the peace to our world.
Oi!
You understand the chance of beating the Horned One? You'll need to use Mornstar, you know. The Sword of Unity.
Boosh! Get in!
There's you are. Let's get this show on the road then, eh? Horned One won't know what's his dim. It's like they haven't developed either of these characters at all, like even slightly. So I don't care about anything that's happening. Maybe if we saw something of the relationship between Roland and his son, literally, if we even knew that he had a son before 5 minutes ago, did we know that? Did we know that fact? Or have I just forgotten? Like, I don't. Roland doesn't give a shit that his city, his country got blown up. He doesn't care. He's never acknowledged it.
Everybody alright?
So why do we give a shit?
Where are we?
His design is really strange. I don't quite like it.
Careful, everyone! Come on! How do you
But when he
make
ripped
this?
open space, that was pretty cool. And the red smiley face is pretty cool. Why is it not made a single sound?
Over by you when you get a chance, Seven Man. I've got a bit of lofty magic to lend you.
Okay, I guess I'll. Okay, fine. I guess I won't. Now. I want to be Toriyama, but he gave up halfway. Yeah! You ain't wrong. Where's this lofty magic that I've been from?
Don't let me down.
There. That's it. Where? Oh, this. Hey, Lofty? I'd like your magic, please. Hey, Lofty? Thank you. Is this just an ultimate orb? that all I'm giving myself? Yeah, okay, shit. Even though it said that only the horned one can only be damaged by the Sword of Unity. And I am not using it. What's happening? Why did my gun not have sound there for a while? Okay, I guess it's Evan time. Right, don't want it anyway. Lofty, can you not do pointless things and keep?
I'm counting on you.
Where? Where was that, Lofty? Thank you. What a fantastic fight so far. Yeah, P-break, now's a good time. Fucking nothing is happening. He has so much health. He's fucking level 72, even though the last boss fight was level 66, and there was nothing between that and this. That's always good. It's not really doing anything. This fight is amazing. It sure is, sure exists. It's one of the fights. Oh look, he's switching between all of the, Kingsmakers, isn't he? That's cool, right? Right? I said that's cool, right? No. Now. Worth all the game's production and lack of boss fights. Yep, they gave us a boss fight where there's no... It's just, like, it's not eerie that he's not saying anything because he looks goofy as fuck. Like, he's not intimidating. I'll get his toes a little. Yep. That's doing less damage now, it seems, for whatever reason. It was doing 800, but yeah. I don't even know who the fuck he is, yeah. Okay. The thing is just to build up. Yeah, we did it. It's just like there. Don't know who he is. Don't know what his deal is. He just kind of appeared. The big creature design was much better. Where is the thing? There it is. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? I took him to 75% of his health, so then he regained it. Like, he gained an intermission phase where he gained so much health. Did nothing different. Well, he did. He did some different things. Not interesting. That was really a fucking intermission phase. Well, the Evan power I can get at any point. It's a lot of these just helping me throughout the fight. I can just get sicko mode for a while and free spell casting. But it doesn't matter that much in this fight because he doesn't melee, which means like the issue with Evan is that when you're meleeing, you're in close range of enemies, and he doesn't have that much like health. So if you get meleeed, then you're taking damage, right? And he needs to melee to be able to cast spells. But it doesn't fucking matter in this fight, because he's just goddamn floating there, and if you're in melee, you're avoiding all of his spells, because they're all ranged for whatever reason. Ow. Never mind.
I need your help.
Oh my god, he's in goddamn intermission phase again. Thank you, Lofty, for taking it away the last possible useful second. Like, the bar is full. Thank you. Okay. Yep.
I'm counting on you.
Seriously. What can he break? There we go. Fantastic. Oh, there's multiple of them. And I can't. There we go. Why? I'm locked onto it. Can you shoot the things that I'm locked onto? Please. Oh, he just homing. He just aims it at you. Doesn't matter where you fucking are. Let's hope I don't die. That'll be really fucking annoying, won't it? That thing's still alive. Please die. I just doesn't matter where I stand.
You're a lifesaver. I need your help.
Now,
Bracken! You're a lifesaver.
I wish I could see my mana instead of this stupid bar. Ow.
I'm counting on you.
Sure. Good. Ow. Fantastic. Ow. Who isn't betting on a shadow? Who am I letting down right now? Constantly does it now. I don't know why I don't expect them to. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh wait, I have this. Don't I? I use the power of my... Oh! Okay. And I shoot something... what a shit ability. It takes so long to use. By the time it is done... the enemy's already gone. Fucker. Solid. For over the content. I would fucking... Are you fucking serious? Are you... Are you actually kidding me? everybody Sicko mode now? Forever? Okay. What if I still die, though? Uraga. Yep. Reckon, do you have a fucking heal, by the way? Is this a heal? Yeah. Have you ever used it? Because it's the reason why I use you. Like, literally ever.
How do you like this?
Has she ever used it? Ow.
Take that!
So the level 72, yep.
Take that!
Yep. Why? Why is it level 72? What possible reason?
Take that!
She does no damage, does she? Okay, well, she is going to be invaluable in a moment. If she survives. Are you fucking serious? You doing it twice?
Take that! Take that!
I don't like this phase. The ice one.
Why?
Yep.
That was
Just
close.
a legacy.
Not yet.
Fantastic, and she's dead. Forever. Don't have any more reses. So that's always good. No more healing. No more reses. One less character. Please just break the phase. Spawn your shitty little lads.
Eat this!
There we go. Fucking Christ, man. Who designed that? Lofty, why weren't you a dragon in that fight?
It's now or never, forevermore, for the whole world!
That actually was pretty cool. Credit where credit's due.
Alessandra, is it really you?
It is, my love. But you did not free me from within the Horned One. The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods as you had thought. I wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much that I gave up the power of the Kingmaker.
What?
Once freed, that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a monster. The...
No!
Whoops.
Do you know how kingmakers are born? They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great power may be tamed. In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power. By abandoning it, I committed an unforgivable crime. A crime for which I was punished.
So you have not returned to me?
Forgive me, my love. I am that which sealed away the Horned One's power. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from him be contained.
Then, by unleashing him, I have undone what good you wrought.
No, my love. For a great evil has left the world. The Horned One is defeated. And so, my role in containing him has come to an end. My soul can be at peace, at long, long last. Thank you for never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday. Goodbye, my love, my Doloran. Goodbye.
Alyssa, no. Not yet! Alyssa!
It really is the wrong boy.
Doloran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. All that I have loved is lost. Roland, tell me, what great wrong did I do to deserve this?
You killed so many people. You stole so many souls. You almost destroyed the planet.
Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a crown of which I was not worthy?
You did no wrong.
Yeah, he did.
You just did what you could to keep your love for Alessandra alive and save your kingdom. That's life. People do what they can, try to live as best they can. And then the tide of history comes and sweeps them all away. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war that would end it all. But you can't hold back the tide. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new Allegoria?
A what?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean, we can build a new one instead.
A new one?
There are no more kingmakers of it.
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. It was small at first, but it grew and grew, and thanks to its wonderful people, it eventually became a great nation. You can do the same, Doloran.
But don't try and steal any of our
You truly
citizens or
think
we'll
this
kill
possible?
you on sight.
Maybe that's why I was brought here.
To build more great nations like the one that I ran as president.
The country Evan and I built together. It changed things for you, Doloran. For this whole world. No one needs to be a slave to the past anymore. Now we can look to the future.
Evan Petty-Whiskered Tildrum. You are yet young, but you are a great king indeed.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom. For the sake of my departed subjects. For the sake of my beloved.
Hear, hear!
New trip near me.
We come before you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
Well now.
So it's time.
Hey!
There you are, Roland. Is it... Are you...
Hey.
And here I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this. Looks like this is goodbye. I guess it's about time I was heading back home. You're not going to stay here with me? Doesn't look that way. I can feel it. It's pulling me back. But your world is... Yeah. Before I came here, I watched it be destroyed. Maybe returning to nothing but death and despair. I know that. But whatever's waiting for me, I'll be able to face it. I built this kingdom with you. If I can do that, I can do anything. You taught me a lot, Evan Petty-Whiskered Tildrum. I won't forget it. Not ever. Roland. You did nothing for me.
Well, Evan, see you around.
Goodbye, Roland.
There is no Senate Shadow, they're all dead.
Evan?
Oh, it's time.
Who are you? I think you know. You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've been helping me all along.
Who the fuck is King Ferdinand?
Yes and no. I am Ferdinand. But it's really you who's been helping me.
What?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but I can send my mind through time. It's a gift I've had since I was born. And using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
What?
Father?
Yes, you are my father, and I am your son.
How did you know he was King Ferdinand?
What?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself. The things I said to you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
It's dumb as shit.
But Ferdinand lived long ago.
I was so excited to find out what the fuck was going on here.
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer. She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen. About how I would become the first king to unite the whole world.
So you did? I mean, you will?
Yes, you started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of others. Smaller perhaps, but realms just the same. Each with its own particular problems. Poverty, war, and any number of other things. None of them easy to solve.
But you see, I'm you, but better, so I did it.
But solve them you did. One by one by one.
And you?
Yes, I carried on what you started. And in the end, I finished it.
Jesus Christ. I would say it's just a kid's game, so it doesn't matter, but the first one was much better.
I come before you, a
So
true
much better
king
writing
at
at the
last.
end.
I, Ferdinand, have brought together the peoples of every nation under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally complete, and the world stands united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace, for as long as I shall live.
And with that, my promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
They just... What about America? And why can his son for some reason time travel? Why can his son time travel? And why is that just okay? What a fucking weird, strange ending. But this art is all nice. Why was his son a child as well? And why did his son go back in time to give his dad advice whilst drinking tea? Things that made no sense. Remember Roland had a son? I thought it was going to be Roland's son. I thought that it was Roland's son talking to Evan because they were soul matches, right? But no, it was Evan's son who just traveled back through time to give him random bits of advice. Of course, Should have seen that one coming. What is happening? Would have made too much sense. They would have tied things two together. Why did we see nothing about Rogue? Like, I don't get it. It was such a long game, but yet there was no story or character development, or there was nothing. I'm baffled by what was actually happening in this game at any point, if not story. But this is a fucking banger. Oh, the simp did it. Well done. What they read about Ferdinand in the library. They did, Shadow. That's what they said at the end. Bodley can also see through time, by the way. Obviously. Bodley can also see through time. Which is why she was telling us about King Ferdinand. Okay. What is this? Oh, we'll move frogs. Oh, but of course, yeah, but why? What? Like it... What? What is this? Oh, they're ghosts. I was like, wow. They're ghosts. This is baffling. Well, it's over. I wonder how long it would have taken if they kept doing the side quests. Like another 4 streams? Huge twist, Shadow, but it changed absolutely nothing. Huge twist that changed absolutely nothing. Like, so what? It was his son. What were those cutscenes? They were so strange and, like, mysterious and cool, and then the twist was like, oh, he's his son. Oh, well. Okay. You're facing the wrong way, guys. I'm confused. Credits rolling, everything's off. I can't wait for there to be a B story. I can't wait for this to be a Nia game. And the B is just playing through Roland in America. Or Evan that shows up in America. Oh.
We'll be arriving at the World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President. Thanks. You seem happy. Not really. We still have a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy. It's never been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow. Oh, it's been done all right. Really?
What?
Sure. In a little country a long, long way from here.
Might as well just ruin the entire game. Just ruin like that scene on its own just ruined everything. We watched it get nuked. How is that? Fuck off. We watched it get blown up by a nuclear bomb. How is the city still there? How is he still president? The, how long is his term? 60 years? Let's uninstall this. Yep. He believes in his friends. Yep. Ah, Mexico paid for it. I see. I see. Do we have a screen? No. We have this one. It's not. Is it starting? We'll just stay on a black screen. In fact, I think I can let's hold on. Let's put an image. Create a new image, yes. Image file. This one? Yep. Yep. There we go. There we go. So glad you got to see the ending. You have no idea what happened. Oh, the ending probably had all of the story from the game in it. Serotonin, you saw about as much story content as we did. We just played it for 50 hours. So don't worry. Don't worry about that. What the fuck? Any story that they did have was completely undone in the final cutscene. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Probably. Probably all good. What next? What game next? What play next? Let's see. Poll time? Fucking yeah, go for a poll. Let's do a poll. League won't be on the poll. Yeah, it might. They just deconstructed every single thing. What are we putting on it? We'll put Tactics Ogre Reborn on there. Um, we'll put Blasphemy brackets speed run in there. Blasphemous even, not blasphemy. I'm an idiot. Um, well, Octopath 2. Put Octopath 2 on there. We'll see. I don't know. It's quite expensive. Um, does anybody else have any suggestions? Any suggestions? I'll take them. Can't vote. Your browser's is waiting. You don't know how to do it. Well, Dota 2 isn't on there. No. One isn't on the list. It's not. Unfortunately for you. Nier again. Ooh, Soul. Legend of Grimrock. Do I own Legend of Grimrock? Yeah, I own Legend of Grimrock too. I'm not streaming Legend of Grimrock. I'm sorry to say. Um, it is what I thought it was. It is the dungeon crawler. Um, unless there's like a good story, but I think it's just dungeon crawler, right? Hello, Jazz. Persona 5? Nope, too long. I want a 40-ish hour game. Thank you. That's what I want. a good story. I'm not going to put it on there. I'm sorry. Um, hmm. You know what? Throw Valkyria Chronicles on there, and then we'll call that a day. Throw Valkyria Chronicles on there. Okay. For fuck's sake, Shadow. You bastard. We'll see. Um, Tactics Ogre Reborn is the remaster of Tactics Ogre, which, if you liked Triangle Strategy, then you'll like Tactics Ogre because it was effectively the spiritual successor. Blasphemous is a how to explain it's a like kind of like Hollow Knight, except um, it's very much about uh Italian Catholicism. Um, you know, as you do. Octopath 2, turn-based JRPG. DoD 3 isn't an option, thank you. And Valkyria Chronicles is like, what if XCOM, but 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 fantasy World War II. And the poll is up if you wish to vote. I know we'll see. We'll see what people vote on. FFN is the only vote. There's a prediction. XCOM. Yeah. Um XCOM, like, I don't know how well it's aged, but I remember it being very good. After my wallet. Is it Octopath 2 right now? It is Octopath 2 right now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Bastards. We'll see. Oh, it's fucking. I need sound. You went VC? Thank you. It's on sale at the moment. It's still like 40 quid. Let's put this one on. There we go. Like, so Octopath is ridiculously expensive. Yeah, it's £35 still. What if I play Various Day Life instead? What if I play Various Day Life instead? See, Various Day Life trailer. What about Enderroll? What is Enderroll? Rigged. What is this? Okay. Um, uh, oh, no. Typo? No, 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 because no, I would have to play it in Japanese or I would kill myself. And I don't think that I would want to stream a game in Japanese. Um, Let's watch the various day life trailer. I'm not playing it. I just want to watch it. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. And you just, why is it in fucking 360p? You. Aren't you excited to work and grow together? In a various day life? Fucking hell. Wow. It's so beautiful for a game that came out in 2022. An RPG of everyday life and adventure. Various day life. Have you ever seen a title of a game that makes you more excited for a video game? It's available now on digital. Don't you just want various day life on digital? Isn't that exactly what you want? Okay. Octopath Traveler 2 trailer. Is there spoilers? Square with their names. It's fucking awful. Triangle Strategy, terrible. Octopath Traveler, awful. Various Day Life, it's a new level of just pure shit.
That. I want Ku to be a home for all, regardless of birth. A place where we look out for each other. In order to realize that, I would suffer any loss.
Okay, I'm glad they still got the really cringe Octopath voice acting.
Now, watch me shine.
I plan to do all I can.
They have the same profession.
To share the wealth and help make the world a happier place. That's what being a merchant means to me.
It is not your life I want. It's Harvey's. Where is he?
Who is that voice actor?
I've made up my mind. I will kill you and leave.
Yeah, that's Pigeon's favorite character.
I will finally be free.
I understand that your faith is shaken. But I ask you, do you not wish to know the truth?
I love Totohaha.
The music
and
does.
the people who call it home. And that's why I want to protect it. And that means I'm going to fight!
It is our mission as apothecaries to ensure that everyone lives long enough for their hopes to become reality, even if it costs us our own lives.
Now go forward, Pride of the Sands.
There is none worthy to be my foe. None.
I've found it at last. The seventh source.
Harvey, you bastard! What do you fight for?
It wasn't the only thing that mattered to you.
I believe there's something out there more valuable than wealth.
I wish I had a lifetime to report on your shenanigans.
I came here to kill you.
I raised you as if you were truly my own.
Silence, you abominable reptile!
You're leaving again, aren't you?
I simply wish to bring the truth to light.
Prepare yourselves for a show.
Dreams aren't good for nothing.
You have a habit of putting others above yourself, don't you?
I will extend a helping hand to all in need.
The stars, they're all gone.
Something's coming.
The anime is so cringe, but
it's here.
This team love it. They love it.
The food will spoil if we stand around like a bunch of frightened deer. We can do anything we
But it was fine in Triangle Strategy. It was bearable.
Keep moving forward, right?
Let us walk together a while longer, friends.
I think I'll stick around for a little more fun.
Somewhere, someone cries out for aid.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
What does it mean to play a role? In a vast world of adventure.
Who's this man?
The places you go. The deeds
Why are
you
we...
do.
Are we back in...
Heroes whose hero you become.
Are we in...
Every road
80s, 90s
is
movie
yours to
trailer
take.
territory?
Octopath Traveler 2, February 24th, 2023. Embark on an adventure all your own.
What just happened?
Demo
Have we travelled through time?
now available.
What is the fuck? Okay. I mean, I'm in. I'm down. I should play the game to find out more. Yes. Right. Okay. So... You know if you need to know the first one. It's different world, it seems. So I'm going to assume no. This says in the world of Celestia. Standalone, yeah. Whereas this says available now on the Nintendo Switch, of course. Is it? Is it? Is it? No. Which is nice because I didn't finish the first one. Fucking. I was gonna see if we could do a poll for who we start as, but still $60 on the Switch, still $60 on Steam. You see what you've done, Pigeon? By the way, Barry's Day Life has a mostly negative on Steam. Oh, the first one? Yeah. They didn't. The first one released on Steam, what, 1 to 2 years after it released on Switch? At $60. Octopath Traveler. Never mind. The first one is now only £25. No, it's not. No, that's because it's on sale. Still $60. Still $60. 4 years later, there's a sequel. Still $60. Fantastic. Jesus. Truly timeless game. Price. Oh, you see this? You see where it says Project Octopath Traveler, brackets, working title? You see where it says working title, and they forgot to give it an actual title? Remember when Project Triangle Strategy was the working title, and everyone was like, what the fuck is this truly terrible name? They were like, it's a working title, it's not the final one. And then they've released it as Triangle Strategy. Remember that? Why did they not? Who allows them to do this? A title that works. No, it doesn't. It does. It does not. It is a not working title. It is a failing title. When you hear the name Triangle Strategy, what kind of game do you think it is? What do you think? When you hear the name Tactics Ogre, what kind of game do you think it is? It's a tactics game. Yes. It's the tactics genre. It's a tactical RPG. Yes. Triangle Strategy mobile game transactions. Yes. Tactics Ogre. Are there any ogres? Nope, not a single ogre in that game. Why is it called Tactics Ogre? Great question. Octopath Traveler. Can't relate tactics to ogres. Nope. Octopath Traveler. How many paths are there? 8. Good. Slap it. Slap it on the box. Done. We're going. Stupid. You are the ogre. You are not the ogre. You are not an ogre in Tactics Ogre. You're not.
The crown jewel of fantasy tactical RPGs returns. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Lead a party of resistance fighters.
Oh, that's not an ogre.
Daring hero Denim Pavel, alongside his sister Katua
She's
and
not an ogre.
childhood friend Vice.
Not an ogre.
Valeria's last hope.
Always an eye for an eye. This war will never end.
Your adventure begins with a test of personality and your allegiance to one of the Valerian gods. Choose wisely. These answers will influence your path. Immerse yourself in a compelling storyline where the decisions you make will alter the fate of those around you and shift the course of Valeria's history.
A good oath. Forgive our mistrust, Lord Knight.
Fight thrilling strategic battles against a sea of relentless foes. Prepare for combat by carefully selecting your party. Outfit them with loot acquired on your adventure. The class-wide level management system gives you the power to experiment with endless combinations. Harness the unique Chariot Tarot system to rewind a doomed battle and revise your strategy. Reborn and deeper than ever, dive into a tale filled with choices that will determine the conclusion of your unforgettable journey. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Available now.
No ogres. Addendum. What are they called? What are those games called? Voice of? Shut up. Voice of Cards? There's what, 3 of these games? If somebody buys me all 3 of these games, I'll play them all. They're made by Yoko Taro.
Of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters.
I will play them so that you do not have
your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Fun games. You're the only person in the world that's bought them, Pigeon. Even when they're on 50% discount, it's more money than I would pay for them. For the soundtrack, try playing the demo. Same. You have to play the demo. The demo is separate from the actual game. Like, what is this shit? It looks bad. I would love it. I would really want it to like it. I love the idea of a card-based RPG. But there is no reason why everything is cards, other than it was cheaper to make. Great soundtrack. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of these games that all came out within 2 years. There was no real announcement for any of the other ones. They just kind of, appeared on stores. The other sub-trailers. Beast of Burden and The Forsaken Maiden. Wait, is that... There's a trailer for the trilogy.
In this world,
no, this is the smallest... Well, it's not the smallest budget game. I'll show you one smaller budget game afterwards.
Humans have long been in conflict with these beasts.
From the creator of Nia. Creators. It's the art designer as well, right? It's all 3 of them. The art director, Yoko Taro. Sorry that I don't know the name. And the composer. I listen to the soundtrack and I just want to play Replicant. God damn it. Why isn't the speedrun under 3 hours? Why isn't it like an hour and a half? The soul, you can't do it. Just go play it. I can't, Rob. I played it too many times.
Now then, it's time to depart.
I can't fall down that hole.
Safe travels, my friend.
Okay, we're not watching the third trailer because they're all exactly the same. Okay, what was the other one? Dungeon Encounters trailer. Are you ready for the lowest budget Square Enix game known to man? This was announced at the same time as Voice of Cards. Both very, very low budget. This is from the writer of Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IX. So surely it's going to be one of the best games of all time, right? Right? Surely it's going to be one of the best games of all time, right? The lead game designer of Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IX made this game, right? Surely it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Surely it's going to have a huge budget to Square trusts them, and it's going to, be great. Right? Oh, fell through a hole. Great. So much money went into this game. You can really tell, right? Based on these beautiful graphics. Oh, there's Totoro. What is it? What is it? What is it? Near replicant makes Kuni escape. Let's listen. Let's not. Life of Pi trailer. Which one? Oh wait, it's not called Life of Pi. It's called Lies of Pi. That's not it. Kuni escape its calling. It is. Which one? Which one do you want? This one from a year ago? Pre-alpha footage? I mean, surely this can't be it because this is fine so far, right?
Wake up, son.
It's Lies of P is what it's called. We're waiting. This guy won't be buying it though. And he gave an honest review. Find something else. What am I finding? Nothing. The anticipation. What is happening? Right. Thank you, serotonin. Shut up, Octopath Traveler. Why are you still $60? Let's see. What's on sale? Should we play Guardians of the Galaxy? Um, Valkyrie Elysium, mixed reviews, 50% sale. Persona 5 Royal, 40% sale. Lego Brick Tales, Nia's on sale? Sure is. If anybody is considering buying Nia Replicant, please buy Nia Replicant. Thank you for your time. Road Warden, do we want to do a text-based RPG? Chrono Cross the Radical Dreamers Edition, 30% sale, mixed reviews. Still. I would play Chrono Cross. There's no Trails game on my wish list, Shadow. There's a there's a Tales game. There's no Trails. A Frog's Tale Kickstarter trailer. What is this then? A Frog's Tale. Frogs. What is this? Okay, this one. Okay, Rock. Link it. This is the Chrono Trigger. It's literally. They put the fucking. That's cheating. You're not allowed to just fucking put the Chrono Trigger main theme in the background. Even if it is an adorable frog game. Why is his name Norman? It's like calling the main character Clyde. Like, who would do that? What? But... Okay. Paper Mario. Yep, you've even got you got Chrono standing there with the scarf and the sword overlooking. It looks lovely, but it's also not for me. The combat system looked nice, but it just made me want to play Paper Mario. Rock, what have you done? Life of Black Tiger, that's a completely different game. And the trailer for Life of Black Tiger is just as good as the game for Life of Black Tiger. It is beautiful though. I mean, the soundtrack is on par with the Yoko Taro game. The Frog's Tale. Gameplay has a little bit to work on there, but you know, pre-alpha footage, surely. Surely this isn't actual gameplay, surely. It's the Parasite OST. Why would it not be? It fits so well. Oh, it's over. Official PlayStation. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Right. Are we done here? Are we done here? I like a Dragonitions on 30% discount, but still more expensive than Sign through portables and 25% discount. Or one Octopath 2, yep. We're playing Octopath 2 next week, I guess. Or I'll just open a different game and say fuck you all.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. Yeah. We'll see if I can get 40 Great British Pounds together. Octocock 2. Oh, that's what we're playing, actually. That's the one. Right. Thank you, Serotonin. You've really helped me to decide on that one. When collecting at stations, I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna go to a bunch of like petrol stations and look through the trash to get some bottles so I can trade them in for money. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Right. Who is live? The official Xbox channel? Yes. Um, just playing Cyberpunk. Leave the stream up and then max ads at 22 minutes an hour. Yes, that's a good idea. Right. Raid. The Gavlot. Yes. I was playing Cyberpunk. Thanks for watching that game. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing the game. It's just the ending is it it the ending is so bad. Fucking awful. Like, oh my god. See you next week. Talk about 2, maybe, probably.
And figure out when to save it at the right points.